Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode is this cool down here, and pretty much what this is electric instant hot water dispenser. And for the one that we got right here from this brand, supposedly for this product, it's supposed to work a lot better than your electric kettles because it's supposed to dispense hot water instantly, but we'll find out in a second. And they mentioned the way how to design the product is much smaller than your electric kettle, so you guys not wasting as much space, which is really awesome as well. So first, I'm going to open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys do open up, and see how inside is all well protected. Like we have to take everything out. The first layer we do have the protection layer. Underneath that we do have the product. Inside the product we do have a user manual to teach you guys how to set up and how to use it. So see how they do prioritized instruction to teach you guys how to use it and how there's different mode available for different type of tea in terms of temperature setting. But if you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, the product is all nicely wrapped up. So let's take out the wrapper. So once you guys do take out the wrapper, here's what the product looks like. And at the very bottom of the product, they do have this part for you to stick on right here. You can see how it's magnetic, which is really nice. So that way you can take it off really easily to just clean it when you guys need to. But if you guys do take out the tape, let me show you guys what the inside looks like. So what I do is just open up, and that is what the inside looks like. And then here is the bottom. So very easy for you guys to open up and clean it if you guys want to. But once you get it done, you guys put it back together. Just like that. And just stick it on right there. With the strong magnet that's on here that's built in. The top part right here is where the water is going to come out. And we guys look at the top part right here, this is the control for you guys to use to select what you guys want to use. So whether if you guys want 12 ounce, 8 ounce, or 4 ounce, you guys can choose what you guys use. And underneath that, we do have the different temperature setting. So there's 115, 160, 175, 185, 195, 200, and 212. And they do give us this option on top to tell you guys what each temperature is for. And when you guys do look at the bottom, they do have the non-slip material to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. I believe for this part right here, you do have the option to open it, so that way you can pour out any extra water that's stuck inside. And then here we do have the cable for to plug it in, which is 3-prong option. And then for the back part right here is what the tank looks like. And they do provide you guys instruction right here in terms of what you guys can do for the first time. So they mentioned how you guys can clean the tank and boil 2 tanks of water before your first use to remove any odor that's inside. If you guys don't put it on correctly, it might cause a leak. And there's some more instruction underneath that, so feel free to follow everything on here before you guys do use it and after you guys do use it. But when you look at the back part right here, they tell you guys the minimum and maximum in terms of how much water you can add inside. So the minimum is 10 ounce and the maximum is 40 ounce. So you probably don't want to go about that line when you guys do fill the water inside. But when you guys do fill the materials on here, it does feel like a high quality like plastic material or something. But let's take off the tape to show you guys what it looks like inside. So once you guys remove the tape, if you guys do open up, that is what the inside looks like. If you guys open right here, that is what the inside looks like for this part. So the lid itself is not like super sealed when you guys do put it on. It's just on top, so it can't fall off if you can see. But once you guys put the water inside, you guys don't clip it onto the back part onto right here. Make sure it's completely sealed. Once it's completely inside, then you're ready to start using it after you guys do clean it and use it. In terms of like boiling it for 2 times, if it's the first time using it. So that is everything that's on the product. Let me actually go wash this and then we'll probably test it out to show you guys how it works and when it actually works. And then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. Alright, so right here I do have the product and here I do have my kettle. You can see the size difference on here compared to the electric kettle. This one is so much bigger in terms of how much water I can use compared to this one where it's only 40 ounce. But you can see the way how they designed this product is so much smaller than this one, so that way I can save a lot of space. But what I'm doing right now is to plug it in and put some water inside to test it out to show you guys how it actually works. So first thing I want to do is add the water inside first. And like I mentioned the first time using the product, you probably want to wash it and rinse it a few times to make sure it's clean. And once you guys finish washing it, you want to run it for 2 times. So you guys want to set it on the max temperature when you guys do use it. Alright, so that should be good. Let's put it back inside. So I'm going to put it back into the back. And make sure it locks in. Don't do like this. If you guys do like this, it's incorrect. You can see how it is leaking out because we did that. So I need to fix it. Alright, so I fixed the water inside. So now we're ready to start using it. And see for the bottom part I removed it because for this cup that I do have, it won't fit it with that part on. So it's very nice how it is detachable if you guys need to remove it. But now let's test it out to see how it works. So the way how the button works on here for you guys to select the top part, the bottom part, you guys have to twist it a different way. So let's turn it this way. That is how you guys change the temperature on here. If you guys turn it the other way, that is how you guys select the top part. Let me turn off the light to show you guys a little bit better. So let's turn it this way. So let's turn right. That is how you guys select temperature. If you guys turn it left, that is how you select the ounce on top. So try 212 or 12 ounce and see how that works. And we'll turn back on the light. So what I'm gonna do is push it down. Alright, so that took less than 1 minute to dispense the water. That's 212 temperature. So I'm gonna see how well the product works when you guys do use it. It definitely boils the water a lot faster than a normal electric kettle. Like for example, if I were to boil this, it'll probably take more than 5 minutes or even 15 minutes to boil. So that is the benefit of using this versus that when you guys do use it. Only thing you guys are sacrificing is the fact that for the water tank is much smaller. But other than that issue, everything about it is actually really good. Let me see right now it's starting to boil, whereas this one's already all done. But like I mentioned earlier, for this product, you do want to run it a few times, at least 2 times or more if it's your first time using it, to make sure it's clean. And that way there's no odor or anything inside. But here's a quick little test to show you guys how to set it up and how to use it. If you haven't seen, the product definitely does work. Alright, welcome back guys. So now it's a quick test of product and definitely actually does work and should work quite well. You can see how when we do fill the water in the bag and turn the temperature to what we do want, once we do press and start it, it starts immediately within a few seconds, which is really awesome. So I can see how this one works a lot better than your typical electric kettle, especially since it does save a lot of space. It's not as bulky or not as big. But the one thing that you do have to remember is the water tank that's in the back. It doesn't carry as much water than your electric kettle. It's actually much smaller. So that is what you guys are sacrificing on here compared to your normal electric kettle. But then see when you guys do use it, it actually heats up really fast and dispenses your water really hot depending on what temperature you guys do select. So I can totally see how well this product is when you guys do use it in a rush. And it's so easy for us to refill as well. Once you guys remove the water tank in the back, you can just refill it and put it back inside. And supposedly for the product, it does have the built-in protection in terms of the anti-dry burning protection, which is really nice as well. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it on. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these. Especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality electric boiler or electric kettle to boil your water. Whether if you guys want to boil hot water or keep the water warm, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.